So I'm sure everybody knows by now that or maybe you don't know because it's so damn quiet that the Jay-Z charges for the SA assault that I think 13 or 15-year-old girl from allegedly with Diddy happened at some awards or whatever it was has been thrown out and dismissed. Has been dismissed. So I had to make a video about this because when the charges came out, people was holding hours long um, videos about lives about it. You know what I'm saying? Hour, 2, 3, 4 hours long, and people calling in and coming in and sitting down, and it's just so it was so exciting. And these charges, even though it never made sense to me from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But everybody trying to figure out how it could be real and this and that, and we knew Jay-Z and all this stuff. One blogger in particular, I don't really want to say her name because I watch her. She's entertaining and stuff like that. Older lady, you know what I'm saying? But she was one of the ones. Ooh, girl, ooh, child, ooh. Like I told you, once these black chicks with these blogs start talking that ooh, child and all that type of stuff, your ass is usually grass. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's true or not. When they start talking that child and it's a lot stuff and ooh, baby and all that type of need and shit like that, that means you're done, usually. You know what I'm saying? Like, once they get a hold of that shit, these type of chicks, you're gone. But one in particular, I remember these charges first came out, she held several hours long segments about it, lives and stuff like that. It was just a hot topic. And they were just so excited. You know what I'm saying? Take Jay-Z down and this and that. Now when the dismissal thing came out, 2 days ago, whatever it was, I seen her put a video up. And she talked about that, but along with like 5 other topics in the headline, and it was like a little segment in a long show. And that's what I'm talking about, man. People need to do better. Shout out to whoever's in there. I can't respect that, man. If you was up here trying to bring him down when the charges came out and this and that, now that they're dropped, you should have the same amount of enthusiasm and the same length of video, same headline to say that this shit was bullshit. You know what I mean? And that's why it's like with Diddy, Jay-Z, I consistently said, I'm not jumping in on this. I'm not jumping in with these people to try to take these dudes down. I'm not doing it. I'm not, ain't no amount of money worth me coming out here and doing that. I'm just not with that, man. Like, I do some Illuminati stuff. You heard me talk about the Illuminati, the rituals. I'll come out here and call a Joker a clone. I'll get on the other stuff, but with some actual charges are involved, like especially something like that, I'm not going to be the person out here jumping in on the bandwagon, egging on that. I'm not doing that, man. And now you see the charges were dismissed, rightfully so. We can see that shit was some bogus. And now I'll tell you what, this probably helped Diddy a lot. This is probably what's going to lead to Diddy getting off. Especially for that part of his, I'm not sure what all the charges he got are, all kind of stuff going on with it, but Bisbee, whatever his name is, Busby, I think, Tony Busby, he's the one representing a lot of victims in the Diddy trial. A lot of Jane Does and John Does and all this type of stuff. People just come out of nowhere with all these charges. And he was the one representing this girl with these charges dismissed. So now what that does is that makes his case with all those Jane and John Does and pretty much every goddamn body that he's representing, it makes it all look weak, and now it looks like there's a good chance of all that falling apart, because we saw this Joker come out here and go super hard for some nonsense, some shit that was obviously bogus. Obviously bogus. It's not even one of the ones that's like questionable or maybe. Once the girl did an interview and her dad said he don't remember this happening, that right there should have shut all that down. That alone was enough right there to be like, all right, this is some BS. People still going with it. Oh, maybe because she got autism. Maybe she had the year wrong and she was at this location, thought it was that location, and da. Man. So yeah, the charges have been dismissed. Man. Who knows where it don't even mean it's over with, because you never know. They might come back up. Busby's he's a goddamn delusional shady lawyer. You know what I'm saying? So no telling what he might refile him or try to come out, even though he said, I think these can't be refiled, this particular case. You know what I mean? But, and this is the thing about it. This charge has been dismissed. And like I said, people come out here shouting and loud about the charges, but what about the dismissal? And the damage has already been done with certain things in certain aspects. Just somebody attaching your name to that, now the damage is already done. And now the girl, just gets to go away, and that's just it. And Busby, he's just lawsuit dropped, and the girl goes away, and their life just goes on. That's why I think somebody out here with some false accusations, something like that, you should have to pay some type of penalty, man. Like, there should be some type of thing, some type of penalty. There should be something, man. Because, yeah, I understand the part where protect the victim, but at the same time, you got to protect innocent people who ain't. You got to protect people who ain't, you know what I'm saying, who just getting caught up in some nonsense, especially somebody who got a lot to lose. You know what I mean? So that's about it with that, man. I had to come out here. I just had to put my part in it, just as far as make one more video about so people can see that it was a dismissal, because you might not even seen it because it's not a big topic like it was when the charges came about. Everybody just know what I'm saying, ain't no big deal that the shit was dismissed. That's about it, man. Shout out to everybody that came through. I think that was Kyra Knows 144.